I see my life beginning when I started there at Texas Southmost College. But really, my dreams, my aspirations, my hopes all began in the summer of 1974 when I was accepted at the Texas Southmost College.
When J.J. Guajardo graduated from Brownsville High School in May of 1974, he was planning to enlist in the Navy. But all that changed when he received a letter inviting him to apply for the special program for economically and educationally disadvantaged at Texas Southmost College.
They were giving 100 scholarships away to students that were at-risk students. I was able to attend college that fall. I had absolutely no direction when I graduated from high school, and it changed my life.
J.J. traces that lack of direction to another early experience that also put a stamp on the man and teacher he would become. In his 7th grade reading class, the students were asked to dress as historical figures and deliver a speech about the character. J.J. loved Davy Crockett, and even his family got involved and helped him put the costume together. On the day J.J. delivered his speech, he thought he had done well. Instead, his teacher crushed him with a personal comment that was even worse than the low grade she gave for his work.
She could have looked at me and said, "Man, that was great research. Or, I love the way you fixed your costume." She had my life in her hands, and she had the power to create or to destroy. And she chose to destroy. She chose to tell me why. Something that was beyond my performance.
What happened in that class impacted J.J. all through junior high and high school, where he had few friends and barely earned his diploma. All that changed when he got to Texas Southmost College. There, he found teachers who cared about his ability and potential abilities more than superficial qualities. Professors like Dr. Manuel Medrano, Dr. Virginia Wood, Elizabeth Foster, Robert Russman, all of them helped shape who he would become.
All those professors, all of them had a hand in it. They all had something to do. They all contributed to what was eventually to become my life.
At Texas Southmost College, J.J. made the Dean's List and earned recognition in Phi Theta Kappa, the Honor Society. He was in the History Club, Circle K, and was selected for Who's Who. With 2 years of college credits, he transferred to the University of Texas at Austin. There, he was recruited for the Teacher Corps program, where he would divide his time between studies and interning in the classrooms. 2 years later, he graduated and earned his bachelor's degree in education from UT. That was in 1978. That fall, J.J. was hired at Russell Elementary School, where he says chess discovered him. J.J. was always fascinated with chess. He picked up his first piece when he was 7 years old, and there was always a chessboard in his classroom. In 1989, as J.J. says, something very special happened. There were a group of kids in his class that J.J. described as rambunctious.
There was a group of kids who got that chessboard and they took it out and they started playing, and I noticed that they developed a real passion for it. And so I bought more little 99-cent chess sets. They would come in, they would play chess. They were so driven by the game that they would play, they would finish their work. So I had to keep upping the ante. I said, okay, you finish your work, but then if they got a 50 or a 60, that wasn't good enough for me. If you want to play chess when you finish your work, it's got to be a perfect paper.
One day, the principal came to his class and saw what was happening. That afternoon, she asked J.J. if he would come in an hour early before school and teach the kids who were getting into trouble how to play chess.
A month and a half, 2 months into the project, she came to my room and said, "Mr. Guajardo, I went ahead and accepted a challenge for a chess match with the GT school." There was one GT school in Brownsville at the time. I said, "You did what?" She said, "Yes, our kids are going to go and they're going to win."
J.J. worried that his kids would lose and their self-esteem would suffer, a concern J.J. understood all too well. His kids won every single game, and as J.J. says, obliterated the competition. From there, they went on to the state championship.
The kids like Nino, like Andy, and like Fernando de Leon and Alex. I remember Clint and Damien and Leo. These were great kids. They behaved so well. They were model citizens over there. And they didn't win the tournament, but they did well. Really, they were the ones that formed the foundation for our first state championship 2 years later.
and 6 more state championships followed. Chess fever spread. More and more schools, public and private, across the valley were starting chess programs. Not only were more kids playing chess, but they were also passing and getting perfect scores on their state-mandated tests. At the university, a team was organized, and now the university boasts one of the nation's top collegiate teams. The university even hosted the Final Four in chess. The chess story is being told nationwide.
Tonight on Real Sports.
Most recently in programs like the one from HBO, Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. Now a movie and a book are in the works. In 2001, JJ made a difficult decision and left Brownsville at the height of the success of the chess program to join the Mission Independent School District.
I simply walked away. And I walked away knowing that the chess program would not die. I felt that it would grow and that it would continue to grow. Never in my imagination did I dream that it would grow the way it did after I left.
In Mission, he taught in the elementary and high school until this year, when he joined the administration as the social studies coordinator for the district. He says he misses being in the classroom, connecting with students. But JJ says that teaching and chess will always be his passion.
But it was there at Texas Southmost College that I realized that I could have an impact on other individuals' lives, because the people there that had had the impact on mine, they were the ones that inspired me to eventually dedicate my life to education. And I have no regrets whatsoever.